Good morning, everyone. Virgo Triad here. It is January 17th, 2018, and I wanted to put out there a final piece of information with regards to Cindy K. Currier and any information that has been located that has not been, as of yet, scrubbed off of the web. Before I make that statement and give you additional information here, I am going to put out a public service announcement with regards to this channel. It has come to my attention that there is some information that is inaccurate with regards to myself and my channel. And under normal circumstances, I don't address these things. But in this case, because it goes so far against what this channel stands for, I'm finding that it's a necessity in order for me to bring forth, once again, what my intentions are. This channel is about exposing any kind of scam or scheme that does damage emotionally, mentally, physically, or financially to anyone. If it harms another human being and I find out about it, it's going to be posted on this channel as quickly as I can get it there. Now, for those that seem to feel that I am promoting or somehow pushing Cindy K. Currier's previous writings and statements and videos, nothing could be further from the truth. I investigate thoroughly before I pass accusation. Part of what would still be left on the web that would be important for people to have is in the event that they found themselves in a situation where they have been scammed by this individual, there may be the need for the documentation to be available for them at their fingertips in order to provide evidence of how they got scammed in the first place. As it turns out, I'm being accused of things in an already somewhat thankless position that are untrue and rather ugly in nature. I'm making a public statement, and this will be the only public statement that I make with regards to this. This channel was started with the intent as a public service for people to have the availability to get information on scams with evidence and proof that they were scams. This channel was started with the intent to stop the madness that was going on YouTube with regards to secret TDA accounts and falsified documentation, falsified legalities, and screwed up, mixed up balls of scamming type of law dictionaries. This channel has been geared towards ensuring that anyone who sees it understands why a scam is being done, understands exactly what the scam is, and understands the possibilities of what could happen should they choose to follow the individual who is putting forth the scam. Now, I came in late to the Cindy K. Currier scenario. I wasn't a follower of hers, and I wanted to ensure that the scenario with her being with the disappearance of her be addressed and handled in a manner that anyone who was doing good journalism or investigative work would do. That means not holding back content when it could be valuable to someone that may have been harmed. The purpose of me placing any information on this channel with regards to Cindy K. Currier, from the interview with her brother to her Law of the Land handbook and what I'm about to show you now, is for the purpose of information and education. It is not for the purpose of propagating somehow what she was stating. For those of you that have been watching my channel for the last 6 to 8 months, you're already aware that I'm a fairly rational, critical, and analytical thinker, and any of the new agey kind of information is not something that I subscribe to. However, there are those that do subscribe to it, and it does not necessarily mean to me that they deserve to be scammed any more than anyone else. Whatever your belief system is does not matter in this scenario. What matters is that you maintain knowledge and critical thinking skills that allow each and every one of you to walk away from a scenario without being harmed, or at least minimally being harmed. I hope that clears things up, and I certainly hope that this puts an end to the stories that I am being reported with regards to attempting to try to smear my name or the name of this channel. Now, you don't have to agree with my statements in terms of what is real and not real and what my evidence is, but I promise you that when you do see evidence that is brought forth by me, that you'll have to do an awful lot of investigating on your own to find out that it isn't, to find that it isn't accurate, because I base everything up with actual fact. For those of you that were questioning whether or not that was actually Cindy K. Currier's brother, Brian T. Currier, it is her brother. Now, to the best of my knowledge, all I have been able to do to provide in order to maintain his security and his safety is to provide you with the family photos, the childhood photos that he brought forth. He provided a picture of himself and how closely him and his brother look like Cindy. I'm not going to put someone else in danger because people want to attack my comments section. I hope everyone understands this and we can move forward and not have to address this again. I certainly hope with every living human being that they're safe and sound and cared for and taking care of themselves. I will always show that empathy for others because that is the way that I am. However, just because I make a statement that I hope that no one is harmed and I hope that no one gets hurt does not necessarily mean that I want others hurt because of the way that they have done business or scammed people in the past. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and provide this last piece of information that I have found that has not been scrubbed from the web. This is a site that was uploaded, as you can see, by Cindy K. This particular site has everything from her funding proposal to the 5D blueprint she was following to the sole contract removal. You can see that there's private discharging of her indemnity bond here. You can see that there is mainstream media cease and desist letters, grand jury applications, certificate of human value energy exchange. There are paradigm reports. There are all kinds of Bilderberg meeting notes. There are orders from OPPT, from orders of We the People. There are direct links to the IUV website. There are warrants and orders that were approved that she's making statements about, or documents about. There are invitation orders from the IUV website. There's the Universe Reclaimed document. Everything you can imagine that she was speaking of there towards the end that I heard anything about is here in this section. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to list the link. I don't know how long this will be up, and I have not downloaded any of this information. I will not be providing any additional videos with regards to documentation from this specific website on Cindy, because this is something you can very easily look up yourself. Once it goes down, I have no control over that. I am simply reporting on the actual uploads that Cindy K has made on this very expansive site. As you can see, there's a lot here. I hope this is helpful to anyone who might need to use it or is just interested in what this entire investigation has even been about. And I certainly hope that this closes out any further questions with regards to my agenda. Have a good day.